Hello, beautiful writers. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to Tokyo, Japan, where I am putting together my, I think, 30th book. Wow, that's really crazy. So first of all, if you do not know who I am, my name is Sarah L. I am a 100-time author. I am a multi-best-selling publisher, and I have literally mastered the game of writing. I have faced every possible block, every possible writing challenge. I have navigated through and through the publishing process from manuscript to publication and long beyond bestseller. And every single time I write a book, I'm learning new things. You think it's gonna be same old, like yes, you get the universal process, you start to really understand what you're doing, but literally every writing and book endeavor are different. They're so unique. So I wanted to come on and share something that is kind of contrary to popular belief, especially in the industry where people are encouraged to post content to stay relevant, to keep up with the algorithm, keep up with the massive micro bites of content that we see being posted by the minute. And I am gonna be the one to tell you that slow is steady and steady is better. Because honestly, I have witnessed in my own journey, as well as the hundreds of journeys I have witnessed within my clients, that honestly, it's not about keeping up with the Joneses. It's about deeply immersing yourself in your own story. Now, it can be really easy to write from a view like this. Honestly, I can't remember the last time I was this inspired. You know, you look around and there are details to be captured everywhere you go. And, you know, especially as a publisher and a writing guide who encourages my clients to immerse themselves in details. Like, honestly, how else are you meant to write a book but to immerse yourself in the details of every single sentence and paragraph? You know what I mean? Things like writing about color, writing about texture, writing about the sense, writing about, you know, certain tastes and the way you felt, the things you saw. That's your creative substance. That is where the potency of your message lies. Now, whether you're writing a book, a social media post, an email newsletter, it's not so much about just posting and posting and posting all the content that you can to stay relevant, but rather focusing on the quality and the feeling. First, that starts really in your energetic field as you're writing the message. And listen, I could go on about how you can format and how you can correct and edit the things so that your message is perfect, but if there's no creative pizzazz in your content, it doesn't matter how perfectly spelled it is. It doesn't matter how long you put into writing this caption. If your message is laced with doubt, that is what's going to land with your readers, and that is going to turn them away before even finishing your caption, your book, your paragraph, your chapter, whatever it is. Now, I speak as equally on the writing journey of a book as I do on the writing journey of your social media content, because at the end of the day, writing is writing, and writing is my absolute zone of genius. And I want to see all the people in this world and in my world elevate their writing game to the point where your readers are obsessed with your message. And there's nothing more empowering or even powerful to your readers as you dripping in energy. When your content is embedded with the joy you felt or the grief you felt, the emotions you went through or the challenges, it's not surface level writing that's going to get you that anymore, honestly. And it doesn't matter how meticulously planned your writing was or how you woke up in the middle of the night to write it. It honestly does not matter anymore if you chat GPT'd the perfect prompt, because nothing is going to be as potent as the truth of your message. And that does not come without living the thing before writing about it. Now, Again, in our industry, we are hyper focused on saying the perfect thing, on posting the proper content or the thing that's going to land with the readers that we have, or, saying the right thing or writing what's in demand. And you can easily lose yourself to what you think the industry or your clients or your readers expect of you, and then end up losing sight of the true essence of your message. And I'll be honest, as a writer, before being a publisher, I've lost myself more times. I've burned myself out more times struggling with what I think my readers want to read than actually just writing what I know is dripping in juice. Like, that's what is going to engage your readers. That's what's going to keep them turning the page even when they're tired. And that does not come from surface level experience. And unfortunately, a lot of us would rather rush the process to keep up with whoever is posting more or whatever coach is leading your industry. And the term fake it till you make it doesn't work when you have readers who are deeply engaged with your writings. Because when you're faking it, especially in a paragraph, that could be forgetting vital details about what actually keeps their attention, what makes them want to read. And I think, again, contrary to very popular belief, I think the authenticity of your message far outweighs the frequency, like how much you post and how much you show up on social media. People care more about the honest truth. And there is no honest truth when you're sitting on your couch every single day, worried about what you need to write, or posting for the sake of posting. Like, honestly, raise your hand if you've done that. I have posted for the sake of staying relevant more times than I care to count. And you think that that's what's going to boost you in the algorithm, but honestly, I have seen the engagement multiply beyond belief when you've taken the extra time to actually create something of substance. Now, I don't want to veer off topic here, because the essence of today's message is you have to live the thing before writing about it, which means you need to take the time offline, disconnected from the external and social media and virtual world, and really get in touch with the experiences that shape and curate your message. Like, how far do you expect to go if your daily life has absolutely nothing inspiring to it? And honestly, when you're a growing and even startup entrepreneur of any kind, it is literally so easy to forget about the rest of the world and just hyper focus on growing the business, managing the business, creating the perfect website, creating all the content that you think you need to make your page look more legitimate. That, I'm so sorry to say it, is not what's going to engage people. And that could be, honestly, it could be the content that you post to your page. It could be a direct message that you're sharing with a client. You can't fake the true vibration. And trust me, our readers are much wiser and intuitive than we know. They will sense the hint of manipulation, the wanting to sell them. They'll sense, the lack of confidence or the lack of boundaries or the current burnout or the low self-worth or the hidden expectation. You don't think this is going to work. And all of those fears and expectations are hijacking the truth of your message, which, if you gave it a minute and honestly wrote the thing, would be 100 times better than anything you could sit at your phone and try to capture. Because look around. There is more inspiration than we know what to do with. We're just so worried about saying the wrong thing or failing at what we're doing or whatever. Especially in the world of coaches, I want to make a little side note to this. In the world of coaches, where we always kind of want to prove how much we have our shit together or how able we are to navigate and teach the challenges that we've been through. There are coaches made of anything these days. As long as you've navigated and mastered enough challenges, you can be a coach to literally anything. But in the industry, in the coaching industry, most coaches, whatever you want to call them, influencers, are going to try to teach the thing before they've lived it, before the fullness of the moment, of the lesson, of the virtue, of the embodiment has been fulfilled. And we rush the content to keep up and prove ourselves and prove that we're knowledgeable or professional enough, when the truth of the matter is, if you let life teach you through and through what your message is. Listen, for a long time I taught about channeling the message, being a direct vessel for the message to come through you, becoming one with the divine, so whatever it says, you will be readily available to type that shit up and post it, and damn, you are a genius, and it's super easy and flawless and all of the things. But the truth is, even when you've gotten to that level of mastery, you need to keep filling your creative cup with real world experiences. Get off social media, close the laptop. And again, as a publisher, like, who am I? Why would I be saying this? Trust me, I've gotten more pages written living a day without checking my phone, without thinking of the content that I wanted to write about it, living the moment fully, letting that full cycle come to completion, that full moment elapse, and just fully done. When you allow the moment to take its toll, that's when sitting and reflecting on what you want to write comes naturally to you. So get off this video, go for a walk, or like go do something with your life, book that trip if you're in the position to do so, do something new, something worthwhile, go get a cup of coffee and savor the moment, because that is what writes books. The detail you let yourself live, the lessons you let life throw you through the ringer so that you can go and teach people what you've learned. That's about it from me. I hope that was a good video. I hope you like it. Give me your comments. Let me know if you're struggling with anything, or like if you've been caught in the wheel of endless social media, whatever writer blocks you're facing. And please stay in touch for this upcoming book that I'll be publishing, because honestly, the photos, the art, the detail, the vibration, the life, the magic and the energy, the little lessons too. It's wild how lessons transpire in even the most simple moments. That's where the inspiration strikes. So thanks for watching. I'll catch you in my next video, and have a good one.
I want to feel that you want it. I want to feel by the morning.